Making YouTube videos is really fun. I think there's a great appeal. Everyone has a favorite YouTuber. Our generation is kind of strange. We've just absolutely grown up on social media.
Yeah, totally.
And I posted on Twitter and it kind of took off. You know, it got like 1,000 likes. I was like, wow, okay, like I'm living the high life here, you know?
Yes.
Just now, tragedy struck at Laura Family Farms, casting a shadow over her life, a name synonymous with strength and dedication in the farming community. Day in and day out, she has woven traditional wisdom with innovative techniques, nurturing the fields with both old and new ways, like precision farming and renewable energy. What unspeakable event could have rocked the farm to its core, challenging the resolve of the resilient Wilson? Tune in to uncover the chilling details behind the heartbreaking tragedy that has overwhelmed her world. Laura Wilson's story of resilience. After finishing all the agreements and getting the necessary paperwork done, the total price came out to be around $2.7 million. Laura Wilson has always been known for her hard work and dedication at family farms. But recently, her life took a heartbreaking turn due to a tragedy that hit her family. This disaster changed everything, including the farm, although the details haven't been shared much. As the sun set over the quiet family farms, her phone rang with a call from an unknown number. She hesitated but answered. A familiar voice spoke softly. "Laura, they know. It's time to face what happened that night at the farm." She isn't just known in the farming community, her name is also recognized by millions of YouTube viewers worldwide. At just 22 years old, she turned her passion for farming into a popular online presence. Through her videos, she shares her daily life on the farm.
So hi everybody, I'm Laura. I'm a college student. I'm actually a 5th generation farmer. I farm with my dad and my grandpa, and whenever I can get away, I go and help my boyfriend farm.
Inspiring many with her resilience and dedication to keeping traditional farming alive in a modern world. But behind her cheerful videos and smile is a story of deep, personal loss that has shaped who she is today. Laura was born in Hamilton County, Nebraska, and quickly became a well-known name in the agricultural world, even though farming is often seen as old-fashioned. Farming runs deep in her family. Her parents, Cale Carlson and Megan Nelson Carlson, raised her on their family land, known as Carlson Farms. Laura grew up surrounded by fields and barns, as the farm has been a key part of the community for many years. Her great-great-grandparents moved from Sweden to Nebraska in 1910, starting the farm with very little. Over time, they turned it into a successful 2,000-acre farm. This legacy of hard work and determination had a big impact on her values and goals. Over the years, the farm became a large commercial operation, focusing on crops, pig farming, and dairy production. Cale and Megan made sure farming stayed at the heart of their family's life. They involved Laura and her siblings in all aspects of the farm, from planting to animal care. These early experiences didn't just improve her farming skills, but they also deepened her love for the land. From a young age, she was learning by doing, her passion for farming driven by her desire to continue her family's legacy.
I'm searching through the toolbox we keep at the front of the tractor, and I'm just trying to find the right tools to take off the wheels, and this is not going to be a fun job.
Farming wasn't just a job for her, it was the core of her identity, representing continuity and purpose passed down through generations. She spent long, hard days learning everything from crop management to taking care of animals, all under the guidance of her father and grandfather. The physical demands of farm life, especially during planting and harvesting seasons, were tough, but they also taught her some of the most valuable lessons about perseverance and responsibility. Laura and her grandfather had a special bond. They spent many hours working the land and exchanging valuable ideas. As she got older, she took on more responsibilities, managing daily tasks from planting to selling crops. This made her a skilled and knowledgeable farmer, ready to face the challenges of modern farming. At Carlson Farms, tradition and new ideas worked well together, thanks to her. With a degree in business, she improved the farm's operations and increased its productivity. But her real passion was using technology to make the farm more environmentally friendly. She introduced precision farming techniques that used resources efficiently, reduced waste, and lessened the farm's environmental impact. This included carefully checking the health of the soil, using the right amount of fertilizer, and managing water better. She also pushed for the use of renewable energy. She led the installation of solar panels and wind turbines, which cut down the farm's reliance on traditional energy sources and lowered its carbon footprint. Her dedication to protecting the environment turned the farm into a leader in sustainable farming, inspiring other farmers to follow suit. Today, the farm is thriving, known for its innovative practices and commitment to sustainability. Her father, Cale, plays an important role as well, sharing his knowledge of crop rotation and soil management to keep the land healthy for future generations. Meanwhile, Laura started her own successful farming business that quickly gained attention online. But her rise to digital fame didn't happen the way she planned. At first, she thought she'd become an athletic trainer or join the military. However, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, it changed everything.
Because of the coronavirus, and I'm back at the farm for my first year full-time farming. I'm renting ground, and I just finished planting my field.
She decided to return to farming full-time, leasing land to start her own venture. To reach a larger audience, she began sharing her farming experiences on Twitter, where many people were already talking about agriculture. Her involvement on Twitter opened doors she hadn't expected. She was given the chance to manage content for the popular AG of the World Twitter account, where she posted fun videos from her Nebraska farm. One video showing the inside of a tractor went viral and was shared widely. But this wasn't the most surprising part. At a key moment, she realized that her unique ideas about farming could reach a much bigger audience. Her friendly personality and honest content quickly caught people's attention, and soon she saw her follower count grow fast. In her videos, she gives a real look at her day-to-day life on the farm, from planting seeds and harvesting crops to fixing machines and taking care of animals. She covers a wide range of topics, but what really makes her videos special is how simple and educational they are, making farming easier to understand and more interesting to many people. One of the main reasons for her popularity is how genuine she is. She doesn't hide the challenges she faces, whether it's broken equipment, bad weather, or complicated farm management tasks. This honesty has made her audience appreciate her even more because they can see she's down to earth and truly passionate about what she does. As the chapter of tragedy closes, a new one becomes filled with unexpected challenges: growth, community, and loss. Another big part of Laura's success is how she creates a close-knit community. She connects with her viewers by replying to their comments, doing live videos, and staying active on different social media sites. This makes her followers feel involved and part of something bigger. They aren't just watching her, they're part of a group that cares about farming and protecting the environment. She goes beyond just sharing her life. She also answers questions, gives advice, and shares helpful farming tips, making her connection with her followers even stronger. This approach has built a loyal and supportive community that loves learning from her. As her channel grew, she started teaming up with other YouTubers and influencers, expanding her reach. She also attended farming fairs and exhibitions, where she shared her knowledge and supported sustainable farming practices. Her journey into video blogging began when she took over part of her family's farm and wanted to share her experiences. She started posting about her daily farm life on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. These platforms helped her connect with other farmers, learn new farming methods, and find opportunities to work with supportive brands. Looking back on her time as a video blogger, she noticed how much her social skills improved and how she got to see different farming situations she might have missed otherwise. When asked about how she always stays positive in her videos, she said her Christian faith gives her joy, and she's committed to staying upbeat for herself and her viewers. But the challenges didn't stop there. When unexpected problems like equipment breakdowns or crop pests come up,
go walk on the backside of the planter and just make sure everything looks good and even.
Okay, sounds good.
she turns to her past experiences and advice from her family and professional network. Rather than getting discouraged, she focuses on staying positive and finding solutions. Balancing her farm work with making videos isn't easy, but she manages by spending a few hours each day on her social media, filming with her iPhone and editing on her MacBook. She keeps the process simple and real, using free music from YouTube to add to her videos. This mix of being genuine, staying connected with her followers, and keeping things simple has made her a favorite in the online farming community. When asked why she believes running a farm takes teamwork, Laura Wilson explained that managing a farm on your own is almost impossible. Farmers need a lot of help to keep everything running smoothly. It's not a one-person job, it's a group effort, and the support from others is key to the farm's success. But her journey to fame wasn't just filled with victories. It also came with some tough challenges. One of the hardest moments in her life was losing her dear grandfather, who she lovingly called Papa Kurt. He passed away in 2023, leaving her and her family heartbroken. On November 28th, she posted a personal video on her channel where she shared the sad news of her grandfather's death. The video, titled "The Farm Will Never Be the Same," showed her struggling to hold back tears as she remembered her grandfather. She described him as kind, generous, and creative, someone who had a huge impact on her life. His passing left a deep hole in her heart. Papa Kurt had been fighting mesothelioma, a rare and serious type of cancer, ever since he was diagnosed in January 2021. Despite the illness, he continued to help out on the farm for nearly 3 years, showing incredible strength and commitment. In her video, she talked about how difficult it was watching her grandfather go through the treatments. She shared stories of long hours at the hospital, the emotional roller coaster of his condition improving only to worsen again, and how they all tried to hold on to hope. Her heartfelt video touched many of her viewers who sent her kind messages and shared their own experiences of loss. This outpouring of support from her online community gave her some comfort, making her grief a little easier to bear. But losing her grandfather wasn't just a personal tragedy, it also had a big impact on the farm. She and her family had to adjust to a new reality, figuring out how to keep the farm going while also finding ways to honor his memory.
My grandpa's main passion in life was farming. He was really creative. Something that he passed down to me was a love of notebooks. He loved researching, and I have definitely adapted that.
Taking over some of her grandfather's duties was no small task. It was a difficult transition, but it also gave her a chance to grow and prove her ability to handle more responsibility. Her strength and leadership were put to the test, but she was determined to continue the work her grandfather had started. The sadness she felt from losing him was overwhelming, and trying to balance her emotions with the demands of running the farm and her YouTube channel was no easy feat. In the months that followed her grandfather's passing, she found comfort in the daily routines of farm life. The familiar tasks of planting, caring for the animals, and harvesting crops helped her stay grounded and gave her a sense of purpose. The physical work and connection to the land were healing for her, and she wasn't alone. Her husband Grant stood by her side, offering his steady support when she needed it most. As we close this chapter on community building, we look ahead to how Laura's experiences will guide her in the next stages of her journey. Laura's mission to honor Kurt's love for the land. Laura was determined to keep her grandfather's legacy alive. She made sure to continue using the techniques and values he taught her, treating the farm's success as a way to honor his memory. On top of that, she got more involved in community projects and charity work, sharing the lessons her grandfather had passed on with others. Through her efforts, she showed just how much of an impact he had not only on her life, but on everyone around her. To honor her grandfather Kurt, she turned part of her family farm into a peaceful garden filled with his favorite plants. This special space became a quiet place for her and her family to remember him. It gave them comfort and inspiration. She also started a scholarship in his name to help young people interested in farming. This was a way to keep his love for farming alive and inspire the next generation to appreciate the land like he did. Losing her grandfather was hard, but it helped her grow in many ways. She began to understand how short life can be and learned to appreciate every moment even more. This new outlook made her more thankful for the people around her and the experiences she had. As she worked through her grief, she became more determined to succeed. She took on new challenges with the goal of honoring her grandfather's memory, which showed in the success of her farm and her growing influence online. Her personal story is just as inspiring. She's been married to Grant Wilson for nearly 4 years. They met in Central City, Nebraska, brought together by their shared love for farming and the outdoors. Grant grew up with farming, so he understood both the hard work and joy that come with it. Their wedding on December 2020 was a reflection of their shared values, as they celebrated with family and friends in a beautiful farm setting. Together, she and Grant make a great team. They run their farm in Aurora, Nebraska, growing corn and soybeans, and splitting up the many tasks that farming requires, from planting crops to taking care of animals. Their teamwork has made the farm more successful. They also think about the future of their farm, always looking for new and better ways to improve what they do. Their strong communication and support for each other help them handle the tough parts of farm life.
This was without a doubt the happiest day of my entire life. I can't even believe it. It hasn't even like sunk in yet. I mean, what?
But this wasn't the most challenging part. The long days and challenges of farming can put a strain on anyone, but she and Grant managed to stay close by making time for each other. Her YouTube channel gives people a glimpse into their life on the farm, showing how their teamwork and love help them get through the daily challenges. Their relationship is a great example of how partners can succeed when they have shared goals and respect for each other. Even with their busy lives, they make sure to enjoy their time together. Whether they're relaxing after a long day or taking a weekend trip, they cherish those moments, which keeps their relationship strong and happy. At the same time, they stay focused on improving Carlson Farms. They are looking into more sustainable farming methods, getting involved with their community, and connecting with other farmers. This keeps them at the forefront of innovation in agriculture. Laura Wilson has always had a deep love for farming, and that passion drives her every day as she puts all her energy into Carlson Farms. Farming is unpredictable, but she navigates it by mixing traditional methods with new, innovative approaches. This combination not only keeps her farm running smoothly, but it also shows that she's a leader in both innovation and sustainability. As planting season approaches, she prepares by getting the soil ready, fixing machinery, and carefully planning which crops to grow where. Every task she handles is done with care and precision, showing her commitment to doing her best and constantly learning. On her YouTube channel, Laura Farms, her love for farming shines through. She shares all kinds of content about life on the farm, from educational tips to fun behind-the-scenes moments. In her videos, she might show how to change tractor tires or take part in exciting off-road races. She explains things in a way that is both entertaining and easy to understand, drawing in viewers who appreciate her honest and energetic style. Beyond just posting videos, she connects with her audience through live Quanda sessions and collaborations with other creators, building a strong online community where people can learn from each other and share their farming experiences. But that's not all. She is also very active in farming events and competitions. One highlight was her participation in the Tough Mat off-road games, where she showcased her skills and deepened her connection with other enthusiasts. These events give her new perspectives and help her get even more involved with the farming community. Additionally, she works closely with major brands like John Deere and various farming organizations, using her platform to promote sustainable farming and push forward new, innovative research in agriculture. Looking ahead, she plans to grow her farm even more and explore new farming techniques that could increase productivity. She also aims to use her YouTube platform to reach even more people, spreading the message about why sustainable farming is so important. Inspired by her grandfather's work, she is also planning to get more involved in community service, helping local farmers and promoting agricultural education. But this isn't the most exciting part. Her journey is about much more than farming. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and passion. She stands at the crossroads of old farming traditions and the fast-moving digital world. Her ability to blend both worlds has helped her build a legacy that teaches and inspires others. Her dedication to her work and her community shows that with hard work, creativity, and a love for what you do, success is within reach. Even when she faces personal challenges, her strength and determination set a powerful example of how to keep moving forward, no matter what. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Laura's resilient journey, don't forget to like and subscribe. And here's a question to ponder. Can traditional farming really coexist with modern technology? Share your thoughts below.